Good morning. Happy Thursday. It's drive time and I get stuck behind. I get stuck behind the trash truck. That's what I get stuck. Could be worse. Could be summertime and it could be really stinking, but it's not. Time for that bi-weekly little drive stream. Welcome you all to join me, keep me company while I navigate through a little part of New England. Tina, hello my New England friend. Hello my former New England friend. How are you, Tina? It's the Tommy Tube. Tommy, what's going on, man? You have a personal day? Well, enjoy your day off. I worked early this morning. Kind of still am, so. Kenneth, what's going on? A quick hello. Home Candies, hello. Alex Miller, what's up? Paul. Good morning, Paul. We're taking a different route because I got an extra stop I need to make. So we're going to take a little different route. $1,900. Hope you're not complaining, Tommy. I know that wasn't a big payout, but oh, a Dragon Link. Okay. I'm gonna let oh my God, what's her name? I can't think of her name. Oh, what's her name? Oh God. Little Red Riding Hood there. I don't know what that was with the cape, but I couldn't think of her name. Little Red Riding Hood. Hello, Kay. Kay, happy birthday. Happy belated birthday. I know I wished you happy birthday on Facebook yesterday, but yesterday was Kay's birthday. Yeah, well, gotta behave, Tommy. No smell of it, right? It's awful in the summer. I'm sorry, I got something in my throat. It's called phlegm, actually. A lot of phlegm. But, yeah, yesterday was Kay's birthday. Taking a different route. We're going to get on the highway soon, but I got to go this way, make a stupid stop because, well, because that's the crap I deal with sometimes with people that I work. Well, it has to do with my work, but don't tell me you're going to be open at 7 and at 8:15 you weren't there. So, Rob Law, what's going on? Yes, happy opening day. It is opening day. The Sox are on at 4:05 from Texas. Home opener is on April 4th. Pretty early to say. Well, it's what is it? 27 today? I don't know. I don't like baseball starting in March. Rob Law. I mean, just my opinion. I don't like baseball starting in March. You know. But then again, I don't like baseball going almost into November either. I think they should cut the season to about 150 games maybe. Start in April, end in October, and be done with it. But ESPN predicting the Sox to win a pennant. I don't know what they've been smoking or drinking over there in Bristol, Connecticut. But the Sox are not going to win a pennant. It would be nice. It would be nice. Let me turn a little bit of heat on. It's only 37 out. It's supposed to get up to 55. Well, college baseball always started early. Which I don't watch college baseball, but, you know, following our local schools, I always knew they started really early. I remember having snowstorms in March and colleges trying to plow the field so they can get a baseball game in. They only serve 7-Up. But yeah, I'd like for them to cut the season a little bit. 10 games, not more than that. 10 games would be great. Cut it from 162 to 152. 10 games will save you 2 weeks. If not a little bit more in the season. What's all the honking? Is that an alarm? I don't know. Right now we're in downtown Fall River, Massachusetts, or Taxachusetts, or what Fall River is now being called the water bill capital of the world, because they keep raising the water bill. Every landlord is complaining. Every homeowner is complaining. 130 should be the max. They wonder why there's so many. Yeah. I'm going to get by this light. Somebody in my spot. Because I am not about to pay the meter. I am going to give this guy. Oh, that's the guy that actually. Okay. This isn't going to go well. I'll tell you right now. One, I hate this freaking guy. I've given him a lot of crap already about showing up so late. Oh, it's not. Oh, I don't know. All right. You guys are going to bear with me for a second. The ones that are used to it are used to it. Anybody new? Oh, well. Oh, whoa, lady, back up before my trunk hits you. Before I hit you. Oh, it's going to be that kind of day. When I tell you this guy's a jackass, Oh, stop your beeping. Everybody's beeping. All right. Not the friendliest of customers. All right, let me get on the highway. When you decide May Fox was being has to meet up. Right now I'm looking, Tommy, still listening, would be the plan right now is my wife and I are going for our anniversary in May, spending the night, and I think it's a Thursday night we're playing. Well, I know it's a Thursday night because that's where we're staying. It's a Thursday night, so it's a Thursday night, but things can change, so right now there's that. Cambo, John, what's going on? Hey, happy birthday to John as well. It was John's birthday this week. Everybody's birthday. John, Case. I forgot who else. There's a couple others. I actually got John. I thought this was broken. I sent Surf Bum a text. I'm like, hey, John, happy birthday. He's like, well, thanks, but it's not my birthday. I'm like, well, then Facebook lied. And then I started like, wait a minute. What the hell was John's last name? I'm like, oh, all right. Now I got the Johns confused. JC, what's going on? Yeah, happy birthday. All right. Happy birthday to everyone. There you go. Francisco. Murph, what's going on? Francisco's in the house, a Dodger fan. Baseball season is back. Again, ESPN, I know that was a red light. You know what? I'm so tired of these lights. ESPN calling for a Red Sox Dodgers World Series, predicting, whatever the hell they're using, and with the Dodgers winning the World Series. I believe the Dodgers could win the World Series again, but the team is stacked. Yeah, JC in the house too. Jonathan, I saw your post on Facebook. Jonathan wasn't happy that he woke up to some snow. I think it was earlier this week. Was not a happy camper. There's Tim, Tiki Man fan. What's going on? Doing this today. Usually do this on Fridays, but I have some stuff I need to do around the house tomorrow. Suzanne bought a desk. It's not an IKEA job, but it's still a desk that I got to put together. And I said, you know what? I'm not doing it on the weekend. I'll do it tomorrow. Got a couple other things I want to do around the house tomorrow. I put some sheetrock up. I put some compound on it. I got to sand it. Maybe throw another layer compound on. So I'll probably do that tomorrow too. Murph is still down south enjoying himself. Him and Tammy. He'll be heading up soon. Unfortunate. The Dodgers again? Yeah, I mean, they could win a couple in a row. That's the best thing about baseball. You can stack the team. Look at the Sox and the Yankees. How many times that those teams were stacked and payroll through the roof, and they did crap. So a new wall? No, just I had a leak in a roof. That's what I've been doing the last 2 weeks. I had a leak in the roof, so I fixed that myself. But thankfully the leak was on the shower ceiling. So, I mean, nobody ever wants a leak. Nobody ever wants your sheetrock to get, stained and moldy or whatever. But I was just thankful that it was literally on top of the top of the tub, so any leaking was going into the tub. But fixed the roof, then did the sheetrock, and now I'm just working on pixie dust. What's going on? Just working on that. Yeah, the Yankees, well, I'm going back a few years, but the Yankees, with that payroll, and ended up doing not much at all. Good sports going on right now. I like this time of year. You got March Madness, you got NFL free agency, you got, baseball about to start, and then you got Paul Angle in the house with his Caps. Best record in hockey. Doesn't mean crap, because you can win the President's Cup and just look at the Bruins, and it means nothing. But Ovechkin, what is he, 6 goals away? Unless he scored one yesterday, I don't know if they played. 6 goals away from breaking. I remember when Gretzky retired. I remember when Gretzky broke that record. Wasn't that long ago, but long enough. I mean, I'm only 47, but, I remember Gretzky breaking that record. And now to see Ovechkin do it, that was pretty cool to see 2 records broken in my lifetime like that. R. Johns, Richard, what's going on? The legends in the house. But, yeah, Ovechkin's going to break Gretzky's record. He's going to start going to every games now so he can be there when it's done. Yeah, JC. You know what? It goes with any record, and it goes with when I say this. It's taken Ovechkin how many extra games, how many extra years to break Gretzky's record? Gretzky's record, it's we didn't think it was going to be broken, but it's broken. It's going to be broken. That's fine. I mean, it is what it is. But when you start comparing players, oh look, he scored more goals than Gretzky. Yeah, but it took him that much longer to do it. So he will never be Gretzky. Nobody will ever beat Gretzky. Everybody thought Crosby was going to beat Gretzky. Now, nobody will ever be that man. Emilio, hello. Welcome in. Paul's met both of them. Nice. I was always a Gretzky fan. Yeah, you Cap guys. Hey, Crosby's had a decent career, but actually a really good career. But when he first started, and everybody started literally tagging him as the next Gretzky. Then again, I mean, how many people were tagged as the next Eric Lindros? Oh my God, who the hell remembers him? If he did it in his prime, right? That's what I mean. He's not doing it in his prime. He's doing 10 years after he should have retired, or at least 5 or 6 years after he should have retired. What's he been playing? 21 seasons now. Ovechkin's 21, I think, 21 seasons. But it'll be cool to see. At least it's happening to a good guy. Ovechkin's, I think he is. He's kept it clean. I think he's a talented player, but so at least it's happening to a good guy. But baseball, yes, baseball starts today. I'm always excited for opening day. If it was in April, I'm always excited for. Sox usually, when they open at home, it's usually a 1 o'clock game, so that's usually exciting. Sun's out, listening and watching the game. I enjoy listening to baseball on the radio. But Oh, it's going to be a good season. The rotation's not the greatest. I'm glad that Alex Cora, look at this guy. This guy's going to avoid that cone, and at the same time, he's going to hit this one. Almost. I'm glad Cora is sticking to his guns and putting his foot down and be like, it's my freaking team. I'm the manager. I don't care how much money, Rafi's making. You're not playing third. That's it. You're going to DH. You're going to shut up and like it. Yes, Murph. The Red Sox radio guys are pretty good. It's just one of those sports. I mean, I listen to a lot of soccer. I grew up, especially with the Portuguese station that nobody can understand. It's like listening to the Spanish guy on TV. But baseball, I don't know. I always liked baseball on the radio. You were there for his first goal. Season ticket holder back then. Nice. Score, Jason. What's going on? Yes, good morning. But what was I saying? Yeah, opening day. It'll be fun. I'll be home 4 o'clock. Watching the start of the Sox. Well, that's what I was saying. I like this time of year. Getting into the season. Being a Red Sox fan, it's not easy. You get excited through like May. That's about it. And then it just, they pick up their skirt and show their true selves, and it's awful. It's just, it has been anyways. We'll see what this year brings. Italian station for the Italian League. Italian League, I watch on, we have a channel that shows a lot of Italian soccer. Oh, Richard's here. I don't know about the Orioles, man. I know all the beat guys, they're not giving any love to the Orioles. But then again, what do they know if they're giving all the love to the Red Sox? I don't know how they are predicting the Sox to win the pennant. I really don't. I know we got one game to go to this year. We're gonna go meet up with Pete, Preston, Murph, Tammy, and some others. Tim, Tinky Man fan. I haven't been to a Sox game in God. I mean, I've been to Fenway for concerts recently. I just haven't been to a game. I haven't been to a Sox game. Actually, I was going to say since we took the Little League team, but that's a lie. Suzanne and I have been once after that. One of her co-workers had season tickets, and she gave us a pair for a game. 4 to 5 years for you? No, well, Fenway, at least 2 for Fenway, but game-wise, it's been at least, well, let me see, Suzanne's at the New Bank for 12, no, more than that, maybe 15 years. So it's been at least 15 years. Definitely before Ethan. So Ethan's going to be 13, so definitely at least more than that. Since we've been in a game. We leave garbage all over the streets? Well, I don't doubt that, but I'm not a Boston guy. I'm a Red Sox fan, but I'm not a Boston. I know we travel well, I'll tell you that. You watch Toronto, you watch the Baltimore game on TV, and I think it's more Sox fans than anything else. It almost turns into a home game. Baltimore only subtracted, no additions. I don't keep track of other teams. I just keep track of what the Sox are doing. But it should be a good season. They do come in droves, yeah. You know what's great about this year is I was thinking of doing something tomorrow. That was the other reason why I had planned on doing this today, because tomorrow I was thinking of taking a train to Boston, because we have a new depot that just opened up pretty much where we just came from in Florida. And I wanted to, it's been over 40 years, 50 years since they've had a train up and down to Boston from here. So I was thinking of jumping on and just go for a train ride. Train ride up, train ride down. It's free until the end of the month too. So that was a plus. But I told Suzanne, I says, you know what? It's not really going to save us money, I don't think. Because when they do start charging April 1st, it's $12.50, I believe, each way, 10 on the weekends. So per person. So $24 round trip, so $48 for Suzanne and I, because we have, and the train ends. The last stop is at the Garden, South Station, and we have not a concert. We have what do we have? We have a comedian to go watch in August, and I told her, well, and it is a Saturday, so it'd be $20. It'd be $40 round trip. It's still cheaper than the parking. So I already told her, I think that's what we're going to do for that show. Now, to go to the Sox game, it's different, because it'd be $40 round trip, but then we'd still have to pay more because we'd have to jump on a T after to get to where Fenway is. So it'd be a little bit more. But I was thinking of doing just a stream, just get on the train and go. Then I started doing it math. I'm like, it turned into almost a 4-hour stream. That's not me. Not even in Disney, that's me. So I would hate to just start a stream, go up, get on the train, just BS on the train all the way up, and then turn around and come back. Thought about doing that. I don't know. But I guess if I was going to do it, it would be tomorrow, because, like I said, it's free. Why not do it tomorrow? But I got other things to do. I don't think I did. I did announce it. Did I announce it? I did. I think I said it last week during the cooking stream. We finally booked our Universal stuff. Which is the first 4 days of our upcoming trip. And this is where I screwed up last time, royally. I almost hit some cones. Finally took care of that. Oh, Murph. Well, I kind of figured that's what you and Tammy were going to do. I looked, Murph. I looked because I figured, Then I realized it's a 4:00 game we're going to. So I understand why you're doing it. See, this truck was completely lost. I understand. You could have stood here, but it goes right through. I understand why you're doing it. I looked into it, but yes, when I saw those prices, I'm like, yeah, it never happened. No way in hell. I think that's why Pete's staying. Like, I know where Pete's staying, and I think that's why he's staying there, because of the difference in cost. But it's still cheaper to park. I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. It's cheaper than parking, Murph. On a Saturday game, so Suzanne and I went up in the morning and meet up with you guys. Whatever, I don't know the official plans yet for that day. I'm assuming I'll hear everything when we get closer, unless Tina's running everything and she can text me after. But but either way, up and down, like I said, it's going to be $10 each way, so $40. Even the tea's not bad. I shouldn't say the tea's going to cost much more. Let's say at the most another $10. I don't even think it's that. So $50 for Suzanne and I to get up and down with the train. it's definitely still cheaper than parking. Because at the least you're going to find parking would be $50. Now, Suzanne's not a fan. She doesn't want, she likes when we drive and get up there, park, and we try to get as closest to the stadium as we can. I don't know. I like, it's different because many times we have driven to Braintree and get on a train there, on a T there, I'm sorry. Taking driven to Braintree and then taking the T in. So, I mean, what's another, just take the train from home. I mean, it's literally, I mean, we just drove by it. Seriously, instead of taking that left onto the highway, the station is right down the street. T is just packed after game. It is that, yes. But the way I look at it, are we again? I don't know what the plans are for that whole day is, but games at 4. Thankfully, games have already been a couple of hours now. No more these 3.5, 4-hour games. So, I mean, we're not going to literally jump on a T and get the hell out of there back home either. So, I'm not too concerned about that. I am, I guess, for Suzanne, because like I said, she's not the green line. Yes. I would have to, well, I don't know from South Station. I'm assuming it's the green line from South Station. From Braintree, we used to take the red line in to, I forgot where, and then jump on the green. So I know how to do it. We've done it. I don't know. I told Suzanne, listen, it's not only the parking, it's the parking. You're going to spend, I mean, you don't have to exaggerate. I mean, it's $10 in gas, let's just say. $10 in gas up and down. It's the miles that we don't have to put on when we can drive 5 minutes from home, park, get on a train and sit back. As a New Yorker, you lost me. Murph, I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to cut you off there. Then again, you got to let the runners by. I don't remember. It's been a while. It's been a long while. So we did it. Listen, we did it with, and Suzanne might be ninja listening. I know she's working, but I mean, we had a good 20 little leaguers, and chaperones. It was a good like 30 something of us, and that's what we all did. We all met up at Braintree and we all jumped on a T. And it was, I mean, but it's been that long, so I know you can keep eyeing and try to get in front of me, buddy. Go ahead. It's been a while, so I don't remember what the parking was in Braintree. I don't remember what that was, but the T's not much. The T's probably round trip for the. If we were to take the T, even I'm assuming even from South Station, a couple of bucks each of us each way. So let's say $5. That's why I said another $10 for the T. I don't think it's more than that. I do know that the train itself is, like I said, $10 on a weekend from 4 of them. And it literally brings you right to South Station. Now, we can get off even earlier. I don't think it makes a difference price-wise, but we can get off in Braintree because that's one of the stops. And then, do like we know the red line to the green line. Could do that too. So, I don't know. We'll figure it out. I say we'll figure it out plenty of time, but I mean the game's what? Memorial Day weekend, so yeah, we got a couple of months. I keep forgetting how much bigger this freaking thing is than the Equinox. I'm like making cuts and turns here like it's All right, bear with me, folks. Give me a couple of minutes. my job. I like my job. I like my job. I like my job. All right. Throw my South Station is. I haven't been. Oh, make it sound like I haven't been anywhere. South Station's been a while too. Oh, this guy. No, don't hit me now. The thing with South Station is it's where the Bruins play. It's where the Celtics play. It's, I don't even know what they call it now. What is it? The TD Bank? Is it the TD North? Is it? Oh, wait, where's that North Station? You know what? Now I'm questioning myself if that's where it is, isn't it? It's below the Garden. If I'm correct, that South Station. Maybe Murph and Tina can correct me there, but oh, my seatbelt. Yeah, I'm going. But either way, it saves the hassle of driving and whatnot if we take the train. Just got to convince the woman. And that's usually the tough part. I think that's North Station. Yeah, you know what? Now that I am second guessing myself, ain't I? That is North Station. So where? I gotta look it up now. Where the hell is South Station then? I gotta. I'm trying to think of where South Station is now. No clue. In the south. Okay, well, let's think of that. Let's go over a couple of things. North, south, east, west. Yeah, okay, you might be dead on. You might be dead on. Well, that's what, you know what, okay, and that's why I started second guessing myself, because I could have sworn that's, that the Garden's in the North Station up that way. It is easier said than done, to be honest with you. What do we have? Paramedic behind me. The old building, it looks like an old baseball stadium. Well, the Garden. Parking as low as 35. Yeah, Murph, but you're gonna walk a bit. You're gonna. I'll be honest with you. I've parked in the same garage for everything we've done at Fenway. Every concert, not every game, every concert. Again, I haven't been in a game in so damn long. For the concerts, so I forgot what hotel it is, but there's a 3-story garage below it, and that's the one we've always parked in. I've gotten out pretty quick. I like to get in and out quick. Save the jokes. I like to get in and out quick. So I know exactly where I parked. I can see it. Can't remember the name of it, but it is a hotel. We parked below it. Jason Thibodeau, hello. 19-minute walk. 15-minute walk, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's too long of a walk for me to tell Suzanne. We're going to walk 15 minutes to save a few bucks. It's like when we go to Gillette. I have to pay extra because we got to park closer. So, Tanya, I'm just going to tell her we might just take the train in. Was my bottle leaking? Why's my bottle wet? Why's my cup holder wet? My bottle's not leaking. Oh, I would too, Tim. Don't get me wrong. And I'm making it sound like Suzanne can't walk. Suzanne can walk pretty well. I mean, we go to Disney enough, and God knows we walk enough. It's just, yeah, you know. I once at Gillette parked. When we used to go to Gillette, I used to park always in the same lot, which was the old Ford dealership. What was it? Robinson's Ford, I think, on Route 1. Actually, right next door to it. It wasn't their lot. It was right next door to it because it had a big ledge, big stone ledge. You know, that's what we call ledge over here. It was a lot of ledge. It was a big, rock. It was a big freaking rock, and that's how I always knew it was that lot. And it's a good 15, 20-minute walk, but it was like $25 to park there. Over to 60 to 75, across the street from Gillette. But once we parked there, as it was, and I'll say this, as it was, Suzanne was already mad at me for something. And the ones that really knows are like ants. That's something new. Suzanne was already mad at me for something. It was a Bon Jovi concert, okay? It was probably 95 degrees out with 150% of humidity. I mean, it was awful. It was so humid. It was awful. And I made her walk all of that to get to the stadium. By the time we got to the stadium, she was a mess. So was I. I mean, I was drenched. It was just, sweat marks all over the place, and, on our shirts and everything. It was disgusting, and she will never let me down for that one. I don't know why my phone just got dark, but it did. Already, yeah, I mean, No, I like Bon Jovi, man. All right, bear with me. This time I am going to put you in steal mode. Hey, first time I'm saying hi to you guys. Just because it's this area is just a little more, That's enough for me. have fun with these lights without getting a ticket, I hope. It's always the last time we did this, I got lost. I don't know how I got lost, but I got lost. So I'm gonna see if I don't screw up this time. Hey, I appreciate you guys hanging out, keeping me company. Like I always say, I like to try to bring at least once a week content, whatever you want to call it, video streams. I prefer streams, but over videos. I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna go a little different route. Yeah, appreciate you guys keeping me company. It's the best I can give you this week, I think. Last week we did that little cooking stream. That was fun. How much we get paid for being in the job? This is still training, Jonathan. We're still training. You don't get paid to get trained. But yeah, no, appreciate you guys keeping me company, give me something to talk about. I could just be listening to music and singing awfully loud and just awfully, but yeah, Tommy's not a fan of Bon Jovi. I've been to I don't know, maybe 5 Bon Jovi concerts now, 4 or 5, somewhere in there. Or 5 Bon Jovi concerts. We're fans of Bon Jovi. Hey, buddy. Well, I was letting her by. Go ahead. Dummies. All right, don't be honking behind me because you still need to try to let that pedestrian by. What's going on here? Maybe because he's Jersey. The life, well, I'll say this. I started to not like listening to Bon Jovi when he started changing the way he sings, his voice and everything. When he sounded normal. It was different. Did I do this again? I think I did. I did this last time. I think I did it again. No. Okay. All right. Yeah, I did. I didn't go down enough. Okay. I was in a Cyndi Lauper video. Were you really? Hey, girls just want to have fun. Yes, guys do too, but we didn't make a video about it. I don't know why I do this to myself. Got an old-fashioned diner right there. Literally called diner. No, I forgot what the name of it is. Oh, I'm sure she can. Speed bumps in the middle of the street, only in Providence. I'm sure it's not, but we're full of them here. I just marked my pants. I don't know why. Scott, good morning, sir. Scott's been busy at work. I know there's a couple of fires this week out that way. One of these days I'm going to get this right. This is Cranston Street. This isn't the street I want either. This guy's sleeping. Come on, buddy. Let's go. I see you were passing the Hocus Pocus. Didn't they use the Armory? I don't know where they used the soundstage for, or where it was. I swear I'm going to start doing this stop first because I feel like I'm always getting lost trying to get to it. The Armory, right? Yeah. Did I just go by? Oh, I did go by the Armory. I just looked back and just saw where it was. I'm not focused on that right now because for some reason I feel like I'm lost again. Like the same crap I pulled last time I was out here. I feel like I'm doing it again. I'm telling you, see, I'm not in the right area. I don't know why I do this to myself. Ooh. At the Armory there in the all this BS to get to this one street. I remember coming up here when I heard they were filming on Atwell's, where we just were, and pretty much getting escorted off by the police commissioner at the time. And they tried to get me to stop recording, but that never worked. Still a good time. Oh, nobody's parked over here. Shocking. I know I started saying this earlier, so we booked Universal. I don't know if anybody following Universal and Epic Universe and all that, I'll put on a good face for. All that fun stuff. They just released the pricing for their what's it called, unlimited fast passes. No, not unlimited. I don't know what it is. It's like what Disney has, lightning lanes and all that. So I looked into it just for the hell of it, or as I put on Facebook, for shits and giggles, because that's exactly, after reading it, what it gave me. Shits and giggles. $1,480 for the three of us, for the dates we're there. And if we wanted it just for Epic, it was almost $900. It was insane. Hi, Amy. AGC Magic TV. Hello, Amy. I get nervous now when I get close to sidewalks. I don't want to scrape my wheel. All right, last stop. Last stop, we'll put you in kidnap mode, or whatever the hell you want to call it. Steal mode. 55 today. It's just not warming up. Not even in the sun. Alright, bear with me, folks. I feel like I'm Buck Rogers. Oh, Debbie Brenfeld. Amy's here. Park does look good, but I'm at the point, price-wise. Scott, if you want to know the price, well, I can tell you straight out. For, I just realized we have 1,200 miles already on this thing. Cost-wise, it was resort included, 2,400, 23 and change, 2,400. Let's just say 24. For three of us, because right now we're not counting Michaela in because we don't know what it's going to look like for her in, a few months. So we're booked for three of us, 2,400, 4 nights at one of their, well, nicer value resorts. So let's say their Pop Century, and tickets, 3-day tickets for no park hopper, for Islands of Adventure, Universal, and Epic. Maybe $400. And now they basically, well, they can want what they want. They want nothing I'm ever going to pay, $1,400, $1,500, $1,480 if we want to do the Lightning Lane for all 3 parks. That is insane. And again, I've showed I've expressed my my feelings about going to Universal. Not my decision. It was a promise that Suzanne makes promises and she sticks by them. So she promised Ethan when Mario Land opens, we'd go. I mean, crap, I was hoping to give it at least a year or 2, but I mean, we're going right at it. We're going right at it. Yeah, it's definitely insane. I mean, again, and we'll have many. It's sad. I'm not used to this anymore, but our countdown is like 249 days. It's so out there. We'll have plenty time. I'd like to. I know I'm going to do one. I'm going to do a home stream with some what I call Universal experts, people that frequent Universal, people that like to frequent Universal. I have some questions that I'd like some answers to. So we'll probably do a home stream. I have some people in mind already. Not Jeff, because he doesn't like Universal, so he will not guide me in the right direction. But I'll be honest with you, I can see it already that it's going to be a lot of walking around because, one, it's Thanksgiving weekend, so stupid on us for going that weekend. It's just going to be insanely busy. But then again, so is Disney. We know that weekend is insanely busy. Whatever. So we know. I know. I shouldn't say we, because Suzanne is like blind to all this. She's not blind. She's not stupid. She knows exactly all of this, but it is what it is. We're gonna do it that weekend. But I'm the realist. I always was in this family, and I know it's gonna be a lot of walking around because these lines are gonna be insanely busy. I plan on rope dropping. I plan on leaving when they kick me out. The other thing that I've been made aware of too, that's the opening weekend for the Christmas lights, whatever they do. I guess their Christmas season. So I don't know if there's something extra, like, Disney has their Christmas parties. I know Universal has their horror nights. I'm not sure. I don't know if they have something going on for Christmas. So is the park going to close early? Are we going to have to leave? Are we going to lose some hours? That's going to be a factor as well. There's a lot I want to ask, experts. And I know they're not going to make me feel any better because I've spoken to one of them, and I know it's not going to make me feel any better. But not me. I'm done for that. I'm not done. No, dad builds either. No, we're not putting dad builds in here. Chris, you know as much as I do, buddy. C. Bell, can you go to 7-Eleven? I cannot, because I don't drink soda anymore, and that's the only reason I would go to 7-Eleven is to get a soda. So, C. Bell, I will not, but you can continue to watch me drive around if you'd like to. But you'll be watching. Go. Well, thank you, Chris. I appreciate it. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm not going to do it anytime soon. Again, 250 days away. As we get closer, somewhere in the 60-day mark, somewhere in there. So what am I looking at? October. It's October. Late September, October, but we'll do well, yeah, it's definitely going to help with the game plan. And I've expressed my not wants. I don't want anything with this Universal. I'll be honest with you. And this is where, if Suzanne's listening, I'm going to get shit for when I get home. The only thing I want is for it to end quick. Okay? So we get there on Thursday. I want that Monday to hurry up and get there so we can head over to the Poly. Okay? And that's when my excitement kicks in. And Suzanne's, I know that. Listen, I joke around about Animal Kingdom and stuff. It's my least favorite park, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to go, but I enjoy myself when I go. Yes, I'm sure I am going to, I'm not going to use the word enjoy. I am going to like, I'm going to use a very small word, like, being there. Because I haven't been in 19 years. And I'm going to like to be like, oh, I remember this. Maybe I remember this. Maybe I don't. Oh, okay, this is cute. Yeah, I want to see Mario Land. I'm a big Mario's kid, man. I remember getting my Nintendo when I was like, 10. So yeah, I get it. I'm going to like seeing it. Not as much as I'm going to like walking into the Poly. And I've been to the Poly a million times, but I am checking into the Poly. There's a big difference. So all the jokes I make from now until then, I'm dead serious about it. I prefer not to go, but we're going. I'm going to try to enjoy myself, but I doubt I will. But, game plan, yes. I'd like, I go back to the wants. A couple of things I do would, let me rephrase this. What I would like to do, or love to do, I'd love to ride Hagrid's, at least. I'd love to ride that Velocipede, whatever it's called, the dinosaur coaster. I would love to try those. And I know there's a lot of new stuff. I want to go. I might have to wait 2-3 hours in line, but I'd like to ride the Donkey Kong one. Besides that, Spider-Man will be cool because I remember it. I remember Suzanne freaking out on it. I think Ethan will like it. E.T. because it's like Small World. It's a classic. You got to go do it again. But I can care less about Men in Black. I can care less about the Mummy too. I'd love to ride the Mummy coaster because I didn't get to ride it 19 years ago. I've never ridden it. I was in line. Michaela, for some reason, something happened. I can't remember exactly what it was. Michaela was only 2.5, for Christ's sakes. And we left line. I left with her. I think Suzanne left too. And we never got to ride it. My sister continued on. So this a want. So a game plan, yes. It'd be nice to get a game plan, an idea for a game plan from people that know. I've said this before. We're going to have chaperones. Some friends are going to be joining us. And they will be, guiding us, tour guides, chaperones, whatever you want to call it. Because again, it's been 19 years. I know nothing about 3/4 of that park anymore. They've made so many changes. Harry Potter Land. Are we going to go and look at it? Of course we are. I love the architecture of all the parks. The architecture is great. So yes, I want to see Harry Potter. I don't care about the dragon. I don't have to wait to see the dragon blow fire. I don't care. But just to see the land, okay, yeah, I'll go see the land. But I know nothing about it. I don't care. I know I'm missing a lot of chat. I'm sorry. I might enjoy it more than I think. Jonathan, and that's pretty well said. I hope I do, Jonathan. I really do, because I've said this a million times about myself. I expect the worst, hope for the best. I'm not one. I don't think positive. And I'm reminded of that at work and at home over and over. I don't think positive. I always think negative. and get excited when the positive happens. So that's how it is with this Universal part of the trip. I am very negative. Yes, I am deeply, deeply very negative about going to Universal. Okay? To the point that, maybe they're joking, maybe they're not, that people want to go with us just to see my disappointment or how I act there. Okay? Like Jeanette, like Regina. I'm very negative. But I hope I do enjoy it more than what I'm thinking I'm going to. I do hope that we get to ride. I know we're not going to ride everything. Holy crap, we only have a day in each park. I know it's not going to happen. Nowhere close to it. But I hope we can at least leave at the end of the day saying, I'm not going to say saying, okay, it was worth the money, because I don't think it ever will be, but at least saying, hey, I broke out even. Like, okay, I didn't get to ride this, I didn't get to ride that, but I did, I didn't get to ride A and B, but I did C, D, E, F. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping for that. Okay, at all three parks. I'm hoping when we go to Epic that Ethan enjoys Mario Land, that we get to do Donkey Kong. I noticed some other new stuff there. I hope that we get A, B, and C done. Hey, we didn't do, E, F, G. I get it. I just don't want to leave there being like, shit, that's all we did. We did Donkey Kong and that was it. I spent, X amount of dollars on that. That's what I don't want. See, Amy wrote it. I want to ride it. I want to ride it. But I'm not paying extra money to ride it. I'm sorry. I'm not spending my money. I'm not spending your money. I'm not spending anybody's money extra to ride it. It ain't happening. Again, sorry if I missed a lot of chat. I was just blabbering along, watching traffic. Debbie, the big ones you just can't do. Well, I'm not a big fan of, like, another example was what? Islands of Adventure, right? When we went 23 years ago, and 19 years ago, I looked at the Hulk. Nat and Maggie, my boss and his wife, they love the Hulk, and so do the kids. Good for them. I could never do the Hulk. Just looking at that thing scares the crap out of me. So I might get to, Hagrid's I know doesn't flip, so I know I can do Hagrid's. I know it doesn't flip, doesn't roll, doesn't barrel roll or anything. So that I know I can handle. The other one, I don't know. I might look at it and be like, nah, screw it. I'm done. I ain't going on there. Nick, Ethan, go by yourself. Kelly in the parks. Hey, Kelly, welcome in, sweetie. That's, Jonathan, said it well, that, I might surprise myself and enjoy it more than what I think. I hope so. I really do. I really do. But I will not hide the fact that I am just really excited for the Monday when we check into the Poly. I think that's going to be, I think that's going to be epic. No pun intended. No shoulder restraints, really. Yeah, see, that doesn't go well with me. So yeah, I might not even ride anymore. I did not know that, Jonathan. I don't mind to know. Well, it depends what the Costa does too. Like, like Tron. Nothing's holding you on Tron except for that little back piece. I mean, but Tron doesn't do anything. I guess Seatbelt wasn't listening the last time I said, no, can't go to 7-Eleven. But a long ways away. I know one thing, it's paid for, so that's a plus. Flights come out today, I believe, so I'm going to look at that. Factor in, do we drive or do we fly? It has barrels of drops. Yeah, see. Can I go to Starbucks? No, I've had my coffee for the day, and we only have like a couple of Starbucks around. But no, I am heading home sweet home. Barrel. It has barrels. See, well then Amy. I want to start doing like we used to when we were younger, and I hadn't gone to Disney that much, and I want to start watching YouTube videos of certain rides, certain rides and attractions. Channel wise, I've seen Jeff stream enough at Universal. I've seen Resort TV 1 stream enough at Universal to know that there isn't really anything to stream. So I can almost bank on it right now that I will do my morning brew from the resort, and maybe something at night when we're done. I don't see me streaming from the park itself because, one, again, you can't do rides. Two, I haven't been in 19 years, so I actually want to enjoy it a little bit. Not that I don't enjoy streaming, you guys know I do, but it's different when it's something, hence why I've never done a party stream, and I probably won't do one this year. I'm paying this money to enjoy that party. I'm not going to stream it. I'm not going to 5 parties a year, where I can say, all right, I can take one and stream it, or 2, but because we're definitely doing a Christmas party, I just can't. I'm not streaming it for sure. Definitely not streaming it. But we'll have our morning streams. We'll have our maybe some night streams. I don't know. When we get to Disney, that's a whole different story. Long ways away. Long ways away. 240 something days. We got plenty of summer things to do up this way. Yeah, that's about it. I don't know. This guy's on my tail. Have fun. Go by me. That's it. Surf Bum, John, what's going on, buddy? Last day there, John. Good morning to you. It's still morning, and it's even earlier for you. Hope you're having some luck. John is away with his lovely wife. John wants to make a visit to Foxwoods himself. Dominican Republic, nice. Upstate New York for some camping. Cruising the Florida Keys. Tommy, man, it's not a bad year. That was like us last year. It was under 60 days. All right, it was around 70 days that we had, a trip to, or I did, had a trip to Disney planned and booked. Not this year. Not this year. We have nothing. Literally, we have our anniversary in May. We're going to go spend a night at Foxwoods. We have the game in, well, that's May too. We have the Sox game in May. That's about it. We have nothing else planned. We haven't been to Maine. We haven't been to Maine since that year we met up with Doreen and Jeff. That's been, what, 3 years now when Ethan got sick on that ride. I might go to Old Orchard for the day. I like day trips, so I might go to Old Orchard for the day. Besides that, there is really nothing much planned. If I win at 5, yeah, I'll be honest with you, Jonathan. It would take more than just a win. It would help. It would help. A nice bingo win. It would help. I was thinking of going this weekend, to be honest with you. I shouldn't have said that out loud because now Susanna's listening. She might wake up Saturday morning. So are we going? I don't know. I don't know. Turning still. I don't know if I'd drive that far. That's the other thing. I mean, I wish things were that I want to do a little bit closer so we could do day trips. As much as I like staying at hotels, I don't like paying for them. Especially in the summertime where everything goes up. Like, you know, last year we were supposed to go meet up with Regina and oh my God, what's his name? Jason, Ghost Host, over in Pennsylvania at the buffet, Shady Maple. I was gonna say Shady Pines. Suzanne was just watching the Golden Girls. Shady Maple. But something came up. And we have to back out that weekend, but I mean, the hotel alone was close to $300. It's a 5-hour drive. It's more than that. It's a 6-hour drive. And then I started thinking, like, well, we can do it in a day. Just go, enjoy ourselves, see some friends, and then drive back home. And I'm like, oh, I can't do all of that in a day. Not anymore. If I was not younger. It's a 4-hour drive for you guys, 4.5. It's a 4-hour drive. For bingo, I don't know about that. Oh, God, you were dying to go by. Yeah, well, I have the right of way, asshole. You were behind me. Yes, I just swore. You're a moron. Here's a finger for you, too. Oh, I love these people. They come off that exit. They're behind me. And they just want to hurry up and get to the left. I'm still going to end up in front of this guy. Watch. Told you. Go buy your bagel. You're in a hurry to go to Papagino's. Get a pizza. Freaking morons. All right. That's a sign for me to end this stream. That was a sign. That's what that was. He's in a hurry to get to his... I don't even think Papagino's isn't even open yet. All right. No, seriously. But I'm going to do this. Leona wanna it's you gotta love it. They come from behind and then they cut across all 3 lanes thinking, oh look, I'm gonna hurry up. Me, I just throw my blinker on and just mosey my way over. Yeah, hurry up to get to the red light. That's what we usually say. But that's a lot of bouncing. Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. Thanks for keeping me company. I apologize. I don't. That's just me. I have no filter, especially with dummy drivers. That's it. That was our live for this week. I don't see me doing anything next few days. Today's what, Thursday? You know, our friends are all live. Jeff's live later, like usual, but it's from the M80s. In person, they were cool. I can't watch them anymore on streams because that's all everybody streams. So I don't know if I'll be there tonight, but who knows? Oh, Oh, and then we have the trolls. Funny guys. Confused cat. Yes, confused cat. You're just a jackass. Go type your shit somewhere else, you moron. All right. So besides that, thanks for joining. I appreciate it. And, you know, maybe we'll go again from Trollville, because that's what this is sometimes, Trollville. And then, you know, you get dumbasses like that one. All right. Until next time, folks, we'll see you on somebody else's stream. Bye, everyone. Bye. Try to hit the button. Bye.